Hey guys, how is everything today? So I finished the collection. I did. So with my collection, I do it a little bit different from the norm. So in design school, you'd sketch out your collection, go and get your fabric, make your mock-ups, and then after that, you either put that in production, send it, before you put that in production, you send it off to the manufacturing people, them to do it, and so forth and so forth and so forth. In my case, because I'm a one-woman show, it's completely different. Hi, how's everybody doing? And as you know, I'm your favorite designer. I'm Stephanie, and my brand name is Bassiani. So a little bit behind the scene. I'm a one-woman show, meaning that I design, I cut, I sew, I trim, and I take pictures and then upload it to my website or Etsy, okay? And go from there. When I get my orders, then I'll just put it together and ship it off, okay? Either through my website or Etsy, okay? Now, because I do handmade, some people might be getting a lot of fabrics, which in my case, I can't. Fabrics are very expensive. And so what I do is I tend to go for fabrics that are, and I said this before in all my, since I've been vlogging, if I go to a fabric store and they have like the end of the bolt, meaning there's no more, and they have a special price for the remnant, I'll purchase it. If I see a fabric I like, and right now the prices for fabric is like $20-something a yard, I will be buying only a yard or a yard and a half, okay? Because I know the type of stuff I'm going to be making. I'm making mostly festival wear, rave wear, as you can see in the background. So I made this. Let me see if I can bring this up a little bit. I made this. And then here's the skirt. And here's the back. So basically I trim it with the black fabric, okay? And I trim with the black, all right? So, and then here is the shorts to it. Now with the shorts, I trim it. I use the black elastic, but I also use net, okay? And I make sure when I'm making these shorts, because I know it's for like to go to the club, I make sure that you can still wear your undergarment and still be covered. Because all I'm doing is just the sides. I'm putting the net on, and here's the back of it, and then the net is up here, okay? And I make it so that you can mix and match, all right? All right, which I need to be doing a little bit better in that, because sometimes I just sell it as an outfit, and then I don't even say, okay, what if you want this with that top, all right? And then I also have the dress, and let me put the dress on for you that you could see. So here's the dress, and then here's the back of this dress. Now this fabric is remnant. So what I tend to do is, okay, so I tend to have fabrics that are left over, all right? And then what I do is just create different things out of it. So I have a little bit leave, and I made a thong swimwear, and it's reversible. So here's the front and here's the back, and I'm gonna put it on so that you can see that too, okay? So I'm gonna take her out the way, and then you can see. So this is the thong bottom in here. All right, so here's the thong, and it's a thong. There it is. All right, and let me just put on the top. So I tend to choose where it can. So here it is. So here's the blue, and here's the green, and you can see that a little bit of blue is in there. All right, and then if you want, you can switch it around, and here it is. So here it is. All right, so that is it. So basically, this was it was a remnant, I think. Yeah, no, it wasn't a remnant. They had boxes came in of fabric that were just in the boat from a different store. So what I did is I try to get a lot more pieces out of it. So as you can see, here's the top, but then I match it with the net. And here's the skirt. And this skirt is a no rise skirt, meaning that it won't rise up because the way I did the bottom. Okay. So up the top is, you know, it's broad elastic. Okay. So this is the front, and this is the back. Okay, but then I also put elastic at the bottom so that if you have, like, because this is a mini, I don't want it right up. Okay, and then I have the shorts, and the short is like this. And you know it's a net on the side. All right, and then here is the other one to it. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I got 7 pieces to this fabric. I'm still working on my black and white, which is this one. I'm not finished yet, so I'm still working on that one. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing so far. So it's a little bit different. It's a little different when it comes to like me as a designer, because I'm not sending anything to China to be built. I'm not even getting the fabric from China, although they're coming from China, but I'm going to my local store, my local fabric store, and buying the actual fabric, and then I just come home and I sit down and then I design what I want to make, and then just go ahead and make it and stretch it in a way where, you know, I can design my own prints or put things together to make my own design. So that's what I've been doing. I have a couple more outfits that I need to put on the website. I've been putting some other garments on Etsy. That's what I've been doing lately. So you can look at my Etsy. My information about Etsy is, the link is below. You can check out my Etsy shop. Because remember, on my Etsy shop, I do have a lot more dancewear, which I'm going to be putting up more. I think that what really got to me with Etsy is because, like, when people purchase on Etsy, they're treating Etsy like it's like H&M or Shine or Shine or Macy's and Dillard's, and they're not realizing that on Etsy, some of us actually is sewing these garments. And when we put our like small, medium, for let me give you a story, but backstory. So I was doing a like a wholesale to this girl last year, and she bought it and she said it looked old-fashioned, the panties. So she rated me really low and she gave me like a 1. So I wrote her and I'm like, why didn't you come and ask me or tell me? Because then I could do something about it. Either change them to a thong, because there was two dancewear bottom that were high-waisted, okay? But they were see-through. They were like this mesh material, the net material, but it was they were just full bottoms. I said I could have changed them out, you know. I could have sent you something, and then I haven't heard anything from this customer. And then one day I saw something came up and it's changed to 5. And she wrote and she said, sorry, she was just having a bad day, and literally she took it out on me. And I was like, dang, are you serious? You know? And although she went in and changed it, it's like, you get these, you're kind of disappointed, like, damn, because Etsy don't even look at those things. Etsy don't even look and say, okay, this person just come in and give this lady a 2 and a 1. And I remember this girl tell me, oh, she didn't like it. I said, okay, send it back to me. And then I sent her all the information for her to return it back to me so that I can refund her. Up to this day, she haven't sent anything back to me. And I was like, wow. Because she's saying her reason is that it was too small. Mind you, I don't think people understand that if we say the waist is 26, the waist is 26. I'm dealing with 4-way stretch fabric. So if I started at 26, I know darn well it's supposed to go to like a 35. Because it's a 4-way stretch, and I make sure it give enough stretch. Let me show you what I mean. So with this waist is 24. I'm stretching it to a 36. This stretch is 4-way stretch. So I know that if you're 40 hip or 43 hip, yeah, you're really pushing it. But when I saw the picture of this girl, I'm like, you do not wear medium. You're like a 1X. I was like, how you figure you wear medium? I was shocked. And when she sent me her measurement, her hip was like a 45. For her medium, a 45 in my 45 hip on my size chart is a 2X. That it fit you comfortably. So this girl decided she's going to squeeze herself in, and when it was just too tight, it becomes an issue. So, you know, we get all these different clients, and that's the thing about Etsy. You know, I know some people are getting stuff from China, but some of us legitimately are really, really sewing these garments. And then we get scored. Get scored for it. You know? So I make sure I take my time with my sewing so that my client know that I did take my time. I put in a lot of information when it comes to how the dress, how it's supposed to be. Like for my string bikini, I say one size fit most because it's string. All right, it is a string bikini, meaning that it's string. All right, and my model, my mannequin is like a 36. And then this mannequin is like a 34 bust. So if you more than a 36, then you're really pushing it, you know, because I make sure to put the measurement of my mannequin on my, even on my website and also on Etsy. Yeah. But yeah, I wish that the clients who actually go on Etsy really look at the shops that they're buying from and really acknowledge that some of us really are making these products, you know. But that's my rave and vlog and rant today. Yeah, so I put this on the website today, and no, these are, I haven't put these on my website. I did put it on my, on Etsy. I did put it on Etsy. So, I'm going to finish up my black and white, outfits. I did finish the actual swimwear, the one like this, because every fabric that I buy, I make sure to get at least a swimsuit set out of it and make it be reversible, because I want to be able to be, I want to be different from everybody. So I make sure that if somebody want to purchase like this dress and then she have the matching swimwear, they'll be like, oh, that's nice. So this is your club wear and this is your, yeah, you know. So that's the that's my old, when I look in my picture, I'm like, that's the girl I go for. She's like, okay, it match, you know, this match. She knows she can, this is the club, and she knows she got to go to the pool tomorrow, and everybody be like, you got it in the same print, you know. So to me, that's really cool. And you guys, love you. Thank you for staying with me. Follow, like, and share. Bye.